June 27th, 2020. Bruji K the Comatose posts the very first video about their Super Nintendo-inspired crossbreeding monster game. 3.5 years later, Critter Crosser finally has a Steam page and a very enticing tagline: crossbreed anything. Combine monsters and have them fight in real time with their claws and teeth, or even swords and shields. This game's got procedurally animated monsters, real-time monster evolution, reptiles, fish, amphibians, bugs, birds, mammals. There are also humans, which is actually the weirdest part of Critter Crosser. It just looks so out of place and normal. You can catch them, you can breed them, and you can fight them. Now, I don't know all the technicalities that go into designing a game like this. Most certainly it can be very frustrating at times, but if you want to hear some of the devs' weird development dilemmas, then go check out their channel linked below. So all the critters are procedurally animated, but nothing about the actual world is procedural. Instead, it's handmade, and it looks like this town is sort of our hub world, with the forests, caves, and snowy mountains also scattered around for us to visit and collect more creatures from. There's going to be some sort of classic RPG storyline, but much more low stakes. No saving the world or anything. The joy is in the journey, not just the destination, as stated in the game's description. And a big part of that journey involves monster breeding. You can choose any 2 creatures you want to create weird new breeds with unique characteristics and abilities. We don't know exactly how deep this system goes, like can you only combine these purebred critters, or can you keep it going with these hybrid abominations and eventually create brand new species that take over the entire world? Honestly, that's probably not even out of the question from what I've seen in these devlogs. And even the regular, non-mutated creatures can undergo evolutionary shapeshifting, as it's being called. Like when Pokemon evolve into different, more powerful variants as they level up, instead of just growing a little bit bigger. The combat is real-time to show off all the hard work put into these animation systems, and it is just as bizarre and funky as the creatures themselves. There are fireballs, swords, axes, sticks, and shields. I saw a comment on one of these videos where someone said the animation reminded them of Rain World. And yeah, I can totally see that actually. Rain World, but if it had a super nostalgic, bright color palette with checkerboard grass tiles that make me really happy for some reason. And I'm sure that just like in Rain World, lots of unexpected scenarios will unfold when it comes to enemy AI. Plus, there are little hats that you can put on your favorite creatures. I'm really glad to see that Critter Crosser is still in development and that it's making its way towards becoming an actual finished product that we can all buy on Steam one day. I kinda had given up hope on this one, so seeing a new video get uploaded really made my day. Now, this is the part of the show where I like to recommend other games you can check out if you like what you saw. And thinking of similar games was a bit tricky this time around, but I think I found some you might like. First is Bugaboo Pocket, which doesn't have fighting or crazy crossbreeding, but it does have plenty of critters as well as some fun and light pixel art. Best of all, the game has a free demo on Steam. Then there's Cassette Beasts, which is already fully released, though I haven't played it. And it does feature a monster fusion system, similar to Critter Crosser. And generally it also leans pretty heavily on nostalgia, as it's a turn-based RPG and uses a mix of 2D character sprites and a 3D open world. Definitely some cool games to check out while we wait for more news on Critter Crosser.